Going to Gnash, which is fun that we have a song called Gnash. Has anyone told Shu yet?
I don't think so.
There's this thing called Longmont Potion Castle that we like to listen to on tour that is weird prank calls. And our sound guy loves it especially. We're also half convinced that he is Longmont Potion Castle secretly. But there's a character called Gnash in it that gets talked about a lot. So
there's also a one about dogs gnashing.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Forgot about that. So yeah, the crew is going to like that. This one came originally out of I can't think of what the name of that one is. It's a pedal that's been around on Line 6 stuff for a super long time. But if you want to find it on like the modern stuff, you have to go to the Legacy.
Slow filter, isn't it?
Slow filter, maybe. So you have to go to the Legacy ones, and they just haven't like updated all of those to, be as hi-fi or whatever. But it does this weird, like kind of a filter, but what made it really work was I pitch shifted down after. And so it takes out a lot of the weird kind of highs that were in it, and then you end up playing it higher on the guitar, but it feels low and bassy.
But also pitch shifts like a lot of the artifacts from the filtering too.
Yeah, so it's a weird sound. I remember when I first figured it out, I was like, oh, I feel like this could do fun like Idols kind of thing. We're all huge fans of Idols. And while the song doesn't really sound like Idols per se, there's an energy, I think, that was in that original kind of thought.
Right.
That comes through. So I had like this verse, and I was looking for another part, and I literally plopped a part Riley had like they had drums or had bass and guitar or drums and guitars, and it was 10 BPM slower, which is like a fair amount at those levels, but I wanted it to like slam and kind of slow down and feel like we talk about sometimes like wanting to have this like hitting into water feeling. And so I just plopped it there on the thing. I was like, that works. And just yelled over that part too. Yeah. And that was
Just yelled.
The way Scott mixed it too, it's arguably one of the heavier things that we've ever done.
Like when it hits that part, it's massive.
It sounds gnarly.
The bridge is another part that Rye had.
That was one we were talking about, how we write stuff individually and like how much is too much to write on a part to get your idea across. And that was one that like the beat was different. It was like double time of what it is now, and then it had like a riff going over the top of it. And when I first shared it, you were like, no, it sounds too much like some other song in 5 that we did.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, crap. Okay. What if I like reimagine it? So I like muted the lead and then programmed some halftime drums to it, and then it just clicked.
Yeah. I was like instantly like, yes, that is fun.
The cool thing too is I feel like, am I imagining this? But when we were jamming it and we were trying to put that part in it, we were like,
we gotta change the key.
Yeah, it's actually not in the like right key, right? Like to keep it in the same key, we would have had to change where we were playing it, but we
ended up realizing, that just going to it does like an effective key change, and it's
key change or
cool.
I don't know what it's doing, but it sounded cool, so we kept it.
We had this idea of coming back to the womps at the end, but having it kind of be heavier breakdown, and I was like, we could do double bass, like pretty half jokingly, and everyone was like, oh, we could try it, and then it felt rad. So
right.
It was a pretty sheepish suggestion, I remember.
I was like, this is not gonna work. But yeah, it's fun.
I think that's might be the first instance of like legit double bass on a record since I don't remember. Like
Artists probably.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Informed by the
Touring on.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Maybe I don't know.
That's
Yeah.
actually true.
Sure.
We were asked that, and yeah.
Right.
Well, I think there's something about just, I think us revisiting old songs for anniversaries and just having so much space from doing something like that like it just feels fun now. Like,
right.
Whereas I think for a long time, we're just trying to push ourselves. We're like, we did that. Let's do something else.
Right.
All you got to do is wait 20 years.
Yeah.